The OG Bloodline, the most dominant faction in WWE history, has faced countless challenges over the years, but now a looming threat has emerged in the form of the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. With his relentless aggression, McIntyre has made it clear the days of the Bloodline running the WWE unchecked are over. Let's break down why Drew McIntyre has declared war on the Bloodline and what it means for the Samoan Stars moving forward. On the latest episode of Friday Night SmackDown, fans were shocked when an injured Jimmy Uso made his way to the ring to address the WWE Universe. But before Big Jim could finish his segment, Drew McIntyre struck with a thunderous Claymore, leaving Jimmy Uso in a heap. The message, loud and clear, McIntyre is no longer playing by the rules. When it comes to Jimmy Uso, I do what I want, when I want. For 17 years, I've given everything to this company and its fans. Now, I'm going to take. Drew's words reveal a man who's reached his breaking point. After years of being overlooked and outnumbered, he's taking matters into his own hands. But why target the Bloodline? For McIntyre, it's about unfinished business and revenge. A few years ago, McIntyre was one of the few stars who dared to challenge the Bloodline at their peak. Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Paul Heyman, and even Sami Zayn worked together to dominate the WWE landscape. And time after time, Drew fell short. Not because he wasn't capable, but because the numbers game always worked against him. Fast forward to today, and McIntyre is back, stronger and more ruthless than ever. He's done playing the victim, and now it's the Bloodline who are feeling the heat. It wasn't just Jimmy Uso who felt McIntyre's wrath. Earlier this month on Monday Night Raw, Drew left Jey Uso unable to see after a vicious assault. The Scottish Warrior also targeted Sami Zayn, igniting a heated rivalry on the Red brand. The two former NXT champions are now set to collide in a one-on-one match during Saturday night's main event. But this is bigger than just Zayn versus McIntyre. Drew is making a statement to the OG Bloodline as a whole. Remember, this is the same OG Bloodline that once stood tall with gold around their waists and Paul Heyman by their side. Roman Reigns reigned as the undisputed Universal Champion, the Usos as tag team champions, and Sami Zayn as the honorary use. Together, they ruled WWE like no other faction in history. But as they say, all good things must come to an end. The OG Bloodline eventually disbanded, paving the way for new threats like Solo Sikoa's faction to rise. However, the Samoan dynasty reunited inside War Games earlier this month to defeat the Solo-led faction. But not everyone was happy with the outcome, especially Drew McIntyre. For Drew McIntyre, this isn't just about revenge, it's about reclaiming what he believes he's owed after years of sacrifice. With Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and even Roman Reigns in his crosshairs, Drew is a ticking time bomb ready to explode. Will Drew McIntyre's relentless pursuit of the Bloodline finally bring the Samoan dynasty to its knees? Or will the OG Bloodline rally together to stop the Scottish Warrior once and for all? Don't miss Saturday night's main event, where McIntyre and Sami Zayn face off in what could be the next chapter of this explosive saga. The battle lines are drawn, and the WWE Universe is watching closely. Who will emerge victorious in this high-stakes war between Drew McIntyre and the Bloodline? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more WWE updates and analysis.